Good morning, and my name is Mrs Arnold and I'm head teacher here at Framyamel High School. It's a privilege today to be able to tell you a little bit about our community here at Fram, getting you ready for your start in September. Our tagline here at Fram is anything's possible, and really that's what I'm here to tell you about today, that when you join us as a Year 7, we want you to believe this about yourself, that absolutely anything is possible. As long as you're working hard, you're believing it and you're dreaming it, then we will do our very best to make sure that we can facilitate that can happen. Of course, school is about the grades that you will receive at the end and having that suite of GCSEs that will help you move on to the GCSEs or BTEC or other courses that you might be doing when you leave here. But also, it's about you having a really strong future ahead of you. We want you to join our alumni when you leave as a confident young person, able to enter life positively, achieving your goals and supporting other people. So there's been a school here in Pouring Land since 1903. And in 1903 there was just a small schoolhouse for the local children, and then in 1959, after the Second World War, there was a project all across Norfolk to build new schools, and Framyamel was one of those new schools. And you will notice from those pictures that you can see in black and white and from the original newspaper cuttings that some elements of the school are still the same. The front of the school looks very similar. However, today the school has changed. We have our huge playing fields, we have our sports centre, our specialist drama room, our specialist music room, we had the mugger, the astroturfed area, and of course the annex and the den. So the school that you are joining is a large school, and we know for lots of you it will seem big. You're coming into a year group with over 170 young people and a school with over 800 people. Lots of you are from small primary schools, but you will soon be able to find your way around, and I absolutely promise you there'll be lots of us on hand to show you where to go and to help you find your way around your new community. So I'm going to tell you a little bit about our core values here at Fram, and our first core value is be creative. So be creative, you'll see this value all the way through our curriculum. In Year 7 you'll be able to do all the creative subjects, that's dance, drama, art, music, food, DT, technology and STEM, and the STEM curriculum is science, technology, engineering and maths all together. Those subjects are all in specialist rooms with specialist teachers. Plus, in the way we want you to present your work, we want you to be creative. It's not just all learning at desks. And in Year 7, you have lots of different opportunities. So you'll see on here some of our Year 7s recently, they went to the Theatre Royal to watch Charlie and the Chocolate Factory. Some of them have been performing in plays at the garage, and some of them have been involved in amazing dance events. You'll also get the opportunity to go to France. So in a few weeks' time, all of our Year 7s a lot of our Year 7s are off to France for a day trip to immerse themselves in the language. You'll get to visit Castle Acre as part of your history project to see a real life castle and learn all about the work of English heritage and see what it's like in real life, not just in textbooks. And like I said, in our extracurricular offer, where we expect all of our Year 7s to be involved in at least 2 opportunities a week, we can do lots of the creatives. You might go to orchestra or choir or music lessons with one of our Perry teachers or Mr. Lawrence in the bandwagon. You might be involved in the dance show or portrait club. You and your parent might come in and be involved in the textiles group that occurs after school, or one of the drama groups run by the garage. The list is endless, and so are the opportunities to be creative. It is vital that we have a positive outlook for our mental health and well-being, and we know that in recent years this has been a challenge for some of us, and things have increased with things like the pandemic and the cost of living crisis. We know that there will be challenges for all young people during their time at high school, and we want you to equip you with the skills to navigate those challenges. Our PSHE programme includes lessons, and our tutor sessions also include a range of curricular resources. This is then supported more widely by our guidance team, our SEND department and our engagement with outside agencies. If you currently see somebody like a social worker in school, that will continue here at Fram. Being positive about our mental health and well-being is something that we take really seriously here at Fram and will help you navigate those challenges during your time at secondary school. Our next value is all about respecting each other. We're a diverse community. Everybody is different and everybody is unique. And we want you to understand all the different groups and to respect everybody. We do different things, and you'll see some here on this slide. We do intergenerational projects with local care homes, sharing stories and spending time with different people. We're part of the Norfolk Schools of Sanctuary project. We welcome those who are refugees to learn with us and to be equal in our community. We have links with a school in Malawi where we learn about what it's like to go to school there, and we support with fundraising projects to help with their resources in their school. We do lots of work with Norfolk LGBTQ+ project, making sure that we can support those young people who are thinking about their identity. We do work understanding racism. We've recently introduced a prayer room, and what we spend a lot of our time doing is making sure that we are tolerant of one another, that we listen to each other's stories and respect our difference. We recognise that to be able to flourish, you need to feel safe, and that is why it's important that we respect everybody. Our next value is all about dreaming big, and when we say anything's possible, well, what we need you to do is to dream big. This might be dreaming big about your target grades in your classes, your scores on an individual assessment, or your engagement with different things in extracurricular. But we also want you to dream big, and we want to give you space to think about your future. We know that you'll all do several different careers throughout your lifetime, and probably lots of you will do jobs that don't even exist yet. So in school we have an independent careers and advice officer who will give you lots of opportunities to speak about your ideas and the opportunity for you to listen to outside speakers, learn about post-16 opportunities. In Year 7, our big focus to hear what you're interested in. You'll have the opportunity to be involved in a Genius Hour project where you showcase that to your family and peers. You research, design and build a project based on your interest. It's a fabulous event and a real highlight in Year 7. You'll see here on this slide some of the other opportunities that we've had. Visiting speakers like Colin Morrison OBE, days out at Whitlingham learning about volunteering in our local area, apprenticeship providers coming in and speaking to young people, the BBC Share Your Story event coming in, and the BAE Systems Magnet Roadshow coming in. All of these different opportunities to find out about what life is like once you finish school. Enjoy and achieve. Well, what does that mean to us? Well, what it means to us is we want you all to enjoy your learning, to embrace every opportunity, to enjoy your subjects and everything else that being part of this community can offer. You'll be with us for 5 years. You'll be getting here at 8:05 every day and staying until at least 3 p.m. So it's a lot of time that you're with us, and we want you to enjoy that time and to achieve highly. You're always learning. I'm still learning now. It doesn't stop when you just get those GCSEs, A-levels or degree. So being able to enjoy learning is a lifelong skill that we want to impart to you. Learning in our lessons, thinking about our targets, doing our very best, remembering that we're not comparing ourselves to our brothers and sisters or other people in the classroom or other family members, but being the very best version of ourselves. The teachers put on a wide range of lessons and obviously a wide range of co-curricular. We have our annual activities week, where you'll get to be involved in Year 7, 8 and 9 doing a whole week of enrichment activities. There's also weekly events and one-off visits that you'll do as well. And if there's ever a club that we haven't got, well then let us know. In recent years we've added rowing and boxing to our sports offer and the parent and child arts events. For those of you who are working hard, you'll see that there are different rewards that you can get. As well as our house points, you might be awarded a Headteacher's award for your engagement. And there's some pictures here of other things. So we had a cake competition as part of our international work, and you'll see here the burger that somebody made, which looks more like a burger than a cake. Or it might be that you're involved with our Formula E team, going around the country racing the car. Whatever it is, we want you to enjoy doing it, and we know that once you're enjoying doing what you're doing, that you'll achieve highly too. So our final core value is be heard. It is important for all of us to be heard and to understand that all voices are important. Our lessons are full of discussions, and in every lesson you will be expected to contribute by sharing your answers. It might also be that throughout school that you're heard by being a safe rep. That means that you'll meet with myself every half term and you'll share your ideas on key topics and bring other issues to my attention that your form group wish you to. This group is the key in innovation for our charity work, and the safe reps lead things like assemblies and fundraising days to make sure that we can do things to help our local community. All of you will be placed into a tutor group within your year group, and you'll meet with your tutor every day. Your tutor is your first point of contact and the person that you'll develop your strongest relationship with over those 5 years. So make sure over the next few weeks, when you find out who your tutor is, you make the effort to get to know them. There's lots of other opportunities as well. It might be that you're being heard as part of the Bite Back group, history professors, the neurodiversity group, the Pride group. All of those different enrichment opportunities also give the opportunity to share your ideas. You'll see here some photos of some things that we've done. So at the recent coronation event, the young people organised a room decorating competition. We also had young people who wanted us to get involved with rowing, so this is when we met the rowing representatives, and also people wanted the fun of World Book Day to carry on into secondary school. So this year as staff, we engaged in getting dressed up to make sure there were still those kind of elements of fun and silliness whilst you're at secondary school, and it doesn't all stop at primary. So all that is left for me to say is a very big welcome and thank you for choosing for Fram to be part of the school for your future. We look forward to meeting all of you when you come to school. I'm very proud of this community and I'm very proud to welcome you all into it. And I hope that you understand that by being part of our community, these values that we've talked about today, being creative, positive, respecting each other, dreaming big, enjoying and achieving and being heard, are the values that you will show throughout your time here at Fram. There are lots of events coming up to help you with your transition, whether it be the events that we have at the start of Year 7 for the whole year group. Last year we had the circus come to town. This year we've got something different planned for you. Or it might be that your parents and you coming along to events like the Quiz and Chips that we host later on in the autumn term. Whatever it is, we look forward to welcoming you and you being part of Fram. Many thanks for listening. Bye-bye.